Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Shirinboyev. I am a student of Tashkent State University of Economics in the field of world economy and international economic relations. Now I'm going to make research a chosen country, Argentina, as an assignment given by our academic skills teacher Aziz Zikriyoyev. Now the move on the 20 criteria. First of all, we get our country's data from World Bank Open Data. Open the Google and search World Bank data. Now we can see World Bank data and search our country and press the button on the country and download our country's Excel data. Just download and open the Excel file. Open the file and move on the data. First of all, we choose country name and the years. You can see there's from 65 years, I think is 64 years. Choose this part and open the new worksheet and transpose the information status, and you can see, and I choose 8 variables. And next I choose population, the total population. The first one and transpose it. Now you can see I have already done this Excel file. I choose there's some 8 criteria: population, unemployment, export, import, manufacturing, GDP per capita, agriculturing, forestry and fishing. Now the Stata plan. Now write the plus. We've done the first criteria and importing Excel into the Stata and save as a data file. Now open the Stata file, import our data file, our Excel file, browse it, and the stata bank.com. Okay, there's some loading problems. Yeah. Just write row 65 because we have 64 years and the year column actually, and we just write 65. Okay, and browse it. Now we can see there's a red colored data informations and that don't accept this kind of informations, and now we correct this data. They convert variables from string to numeric. Choose years and write the year, just year with the capital letters, and okay, and drop the X years, drop the years, and now you can see there's not red colored information data. Actually I have a data already done before. Now, open this data. Now you can see how can we import our Excel file. Now open our data file. Now there's mine. And also I write the file before the Argentina file. There's some informations. First of all, we install our stock. Now, yeah. First of all, actually, we begin our log file. Just begin. Open our log file. Just Argentina log, and don't forget open the log file and save. Now we can see there's beginning time, and where's our the file, and install stock. Now and ctr tctr. Now first of all, to avoid saline manufacturing and this write their code, and first of all we copy it and move on the word stata. No, actually I wrote down before. Now there's informations about the graphs. Now where is our graph? This graph displays trends in Argentina manufacturing sector from 1960 to 2023. Now write the next comment. Where's our file? No, just the next graph about the exports. Now we can say the export very low between 60 and 1960 and 1980s maybe. And move on the next graph, next comment. Now we can just say the GDP per capita. The next comment is combines graphs actually. Now we can say the combining of three graphs. Scatter export. Now scatter export manufacturing. Scatter plot manufacturing export. Now we can say the scatter plot illustrated the relationship between Argentina's export and the manufacturing output over time. Now move on to the next one. Scatter between manufacturing and GDP per capita and manufacturing and year. Now we can see. And now the next comment is scatter plot. No, there's you can see the fillet values. Scatter plot with fillet regression line shows the relationship between Argentina's manufacturing and export. Now we can see. just uh, the next graph, the third graph actually, between manufacturing and GDP per capita, and manufacturing with a year. Yep, there's year and the manufacturing. Now we can say there's relationships between manufacturing and year. Now we combine the four graph and one graph actually. Now the move on the next comments. Person ends appearance coloration coefficiency. 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 Okay. Now sorry about this. And now the next comment. Just copy. Maybe no, paste it. And now we can say the coloration matrix display a relation among the manufacturing, export, year, and GDP per capita. And manufacturing shows a perfect coloration with itself. Now there's a one, and there's moderate positive coloration with year and GDP per capita, and there's a strong coloration with strong coloration positive relationship between with GDP per capita and export. Now we can see there's the next comment is now where our do file spearmint coloration. Just copy it and paste there. Done. The spearmint coloration matrix summarizes the relationships among the manufacturing, year, export, and GDP per capita with 59 observations. The manufacturing is a positive coloration. There's one, and with itself, and there's a moderate positive coloration in a year, and also export and GDP per capita. No, the number of observations 58. Now just move on our next comments. Pronorum. And the graph shows, the plot shows actually situation of GDP per capita. You can see actually I write all the informations about the comments and the graphs below this word interpretation. No, you can see there's information. I write this information and about the histogram. Now you can see now the codes about and codes about the histogram, how we can do it. Now you can see there's a lot of informations. Now move on the another codes maybe Go to the Instagram. Just now. You can see graph. I am so sorry about this. We have a limited time. Now, there's the do file actually. I did it before. The codes actually, the comments actually, and at the end you oh, just log, close the log, and your log file saved this uh, this PC. And now I show about the how to we the file. Actually, do with a Control A and save all, and you can see you save all the files. This computer now Argentina 2. No, actually there's some problems because I use the rule is this do file, and there's some problems with coding this. Actually, you write your own with the typing. It's gonna be better if to save in this do file. If you want, just open the new one and copy paste your log file to this do file. And now move on the Stata plan. We just do our importing Stata, making the file and log file, and also analysis the Stata, the graphs, plus and or interpretation. Now we can see there's world interpretation, the articles, the introduction, our name, and the email, the GLS classification codes. I told on the next videos actually the keywords we use. There's a histogram, graph box, ANOVA table, Sharpie and this kind of comments actually. Now, so let's literature review, methods, person coloration analysis, ordinary lists and squares, corporative analysis. Now,